In the vast expanse of ancient Canaan, the sun blazed over the dust-covered lands. Far beyond the hills and valleys lay two sister cities, Sodom and Gomorrah. From a distance, they gleamed with prosperity, cities alive with trade, wine, and feasts, but beneath their glittering facade, a darkness festered. The people of Sodom and Gomorrah had forgotten the name of the Almighty. Where once the earth was filled with reverence, these cities now overflowed with indulgence, pride, gluttony, cruelty, and lust reigned in the streets. The cries of the oppressed rose like smoke to the heavens. God, seated on his eternal throne, heard the anguished cries of innocents trampled underfoot. The earth groaned beneath the weight of sin, and so he declared, "I must go down and see if what they have done is as bad as the outcry that has reached me." On a day unlike any other, three divine figures took human form and descended the hills toward Abraham's tent. Abraham, a faithful servant, was resting under the shade of great oaks near Mamre. He looked up, saw them approaching, and ran to meet them. Abraham bowed low and welcomed them. "Please, stay a while. Let me bring you water to wash your feet and bread to refresh you." They agreed. Abraham hurried into the tent, instructing Sarah to prepare fine flour into cakes. He fetched a tender calf, milk, and butter. A feast was laid. If you're enjoying this dramatic retelling, make sure to subscribe the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any biblical epics. As they ate under the tree, one of them asked, "Where is your wife Sarah?" Abraham replied, "In the tent." Then came the promise, "By this time next year, Sarah will have a son." But the joy of the promise was followed by a solemn declaration. Two of the visitors stood. The third, the Lord himself, lingered. He turned to Abraham. "Shall I hide from Abraham what I am about to do?" Then he revealed his plan. "The outcry against Sodom and Gomorrah is great, and their sin is very grievous. I will go down now and see." Abraham, trembling with compassion and fear, stepped forward. "Will you indeed sweep away the righteous with the wicked?" Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you're moved by these powerful moments of faith and judgment. Abraham bargained with the Lord. "If there are 50 righteous, will you spare the city?" And the Lord answered, "Yes, for the sake of 50 I will spare them." Abraham continued to plead, "What about 45, 40, 30, 20?" Each time the Lord responded with mercy. Finally Abraham whispered, "What if 10 are found?" The Lord said, "For the sake of 10 I will not destroy it." Then he departed. The two angels arrived at Sodom at twilight. Lot, Abraham's nephew, was sitting at the city gate. He saw them and bowed down, urging them to stay at his house. They entered Lot's home. He prepared a meal, and they ate. But before they could rest, a mob of men from the city surrounded the house. Subscribe now to support storytelling that brings ancient truths to life. The men shouted, "Bring them out, so we can know them." Lot stepped outside, shutting the door behind him. "Do not do this wicked thing," he pleaded. But they jeered and advanced. Then the angels reached out, pulled Lot inside and struck the mob with blindness. The angels warned Lot, "Gather your family, we are going to destroy this city." Lot went to his sons-in-law, but they thought he was joking. Morning came. The angels urged Lot again, and when he lingered, they seized his hand and led him out. For more epic biblical films, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Let's keep these stories alive. "Flee for your lives," they commanded. "Don't look back." Lot ran with his wife and daughters toward the hills, but behind them, Lot's wife turned and looked back. In that instant, she became a pillar of salt. Then it began. Fire and sulfur rained from the heavens. Sodom and Gomorrah were consumed in divine fury. The ground trembled. Smoke rose like a furnace. From a distance, Abraham looked down and saw smoke rising like a great furnace. The land was scorched, a testimony to the judgment of God. Yet Lot was saved, not because of his righteousness, but because of Abraham's intercession. Mercy had remembered him. Thus ends the tale of Sodom and Gomorrah, a story of judgment, mercy, and the terrible weight of sin. Brought to life in powerful visuals and storytelling, let us know which story you'd like next.